Hello, third graders. Welcome to another exciting lesson from Miss Elfson. Let's look at our success criteria. I will be able to predict how changes to a food chain affect an ecosystem and its organisms. We have two new vocabulary words: thrive, to live or grow well in an environment; perish, to be destroyed or leave an environment. What are some examples of changes in an environment? And how do these changes affect the environment? Think about these questions as we look at some examples. A wildfire is a fire that occurs in a rural area where there is a lot of vegetation. That means a lot of plants and trees. This would be a forest. Wildfires can spread very, very fast. Wildfires create a change in the environment that has many effects on the plants and animals that live there. Many plants will perish and many animals will have to find a new place to live. Drought. A drought happens when there is no rain for a very long time. This lack of rain causes less water in the environment that is needed for plants and animals to survive. Floods is another change. Floods can cover large or small areas. The floodwater can be a few inches deep or many feet deep. Look at the picture on the left. This farm field is usually dry. Farmers have planted many crops that will become food for people. On the right, after many days of heavy rain, the farm field is flooded. The plants will perish because they received too much rain. Did you know animals can change the environment? Environmental changes also happen when some animals try to meet their basic needs. We have prairie dogs that are digging large holes underneath the ground called burrows. We have termites building a large tunnel above the ground. And beavers will build a dam across a river that will stop the water from flowing. When a food chain changes because there are more or less of an organism, the rest of the chain might be affected. Look at the food chain below. The sun gives energy to the plant to grow. The butterfly will come along and drink the sweet nectar from the plant. It will also help with pollination so new plants can be made. The lizard will eat that butterfly and get energy from it. And the snake will wait in the grass until the lizard comes by, and then he will eat him for energy. If the butterflies leave, how will this food chain be affected? Well, the plants would no longer have the butterflies to pollinate them. They also would not be drinking the sweet nectar. The plants may begin to die off. The lizards won't have the butterflies to eat. They will need to find something else to eat or move to a different area. And if the lizards leave, where are the snakes going to go? What are they going to eat? They'll have to move elsewhere too. What happened to this food chain if the rabbits perished or left the area? Rabbits eat flowers and plants for food. If there was no one to eat that, there would be so many plants on the ground. The cheetah would not have the rabbits to eat. They would have to find something else to eat, or they would have to leave the area and search for different food. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson.